Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrews Edem, and today's lesson is Introduction to IT Security or Cybersecurity. I'll be your presenter for today. Welcome, everyone, to this learning platform. By the end of today's lesson, members should be able to explain IT security. They should be able to state most of the common forms of attack on IT systems, and they should be able to state at least three methods for securing IT systems. Before I start, let me use this story to illustrate the lesson. I had a friend called Kofi, and one day he was on WhatsApp doing his normal chatting, and he received a message from an unknown number. Out of curiosity, he clicked and replied the message. Later on, he was there, a friend of his called. They were in the same WhatsApp group, so he told him that he has posted messages about World Remit in the group. He was shocked. Another friend called him and told him he has posted lottery messages into their WhatsApp group. He was shocked because he didn't do it himself. In actual fact, his account had been hacked and it has been overtaken by someone. Later on, he tried to upload his status, it couldn't go through. This is what happens when an attacker takes over your account. So, WhatsApp developed a security feature known as two-way verification, which is there to help individuals avoid such attacks. So, on your WhatsApp, if you click on your WhatsApp and you go to the top, you see a three dot icon. You click on it, then the last menu item on the list is settings. You click on the settings, you select account from the list that pops up, and then out of the menu items and the account, we have two-step verification. So click on your two-step verification as I'm doing, and you would see whether you have registered or not. For mine, there is a green tick indicating that I have verified my WhatsApp account. I have two-step verification activated. Now let's move on to the main lesson. After this exercise, please practice it because that will be the activity we will be doing for today. Immediately after the lesson, everybody would go and check and screenshot a message or screenshot it and send it into the WhatsApp group for members to see whether you have verified your WhatsApp account or not. Now let's continue. Based on this, cybersecurity or the definition of cybersecurity is simply techniques that we use to secure various digital component networks and data and computers from unauthorized users. Now, types of attack that can come onto your system, we have malware attack. As you can see from the diagram, we have things like virus, adware, rootkit, spyware, ransomware, Trojan horse, remote access worm, and keylog. All these things form under malware, and they can attack and cause problems for you on your IT systems, your computers and your phones. So usually you see pop-ups like this as displayed in the image, telling you that your system is not working well, and maybe you may need to run Windows. Sometimes you may need to take it to the repairer shop for someone to take a look for you. Now, another attack is called phishing attack. This time, the attacker sends an unsolicited email or sometimes a link, so that you click on the link and thinking it's a verified or a trusted link, you may enter your details and he will use it to obtain your personal details or your bank credit card details, your passwords, and your usernames. Another form of attack is password cracking attack, where individuals use softwares like AirCrack to get your Wi-Fi password code. Usually it happens on unsecured Wi-Fi networks. We have other attacks such as man-in-the-middle attack. Here, whilst you are sending messages to your computer server, whilst you are browsing on your computer, someone somewhere is intercepting the messages and trying to view what you are sending. So if you check your WhatsApp, you see that anytime you send a message, there is a small pop-up under it which says that your messages are encrypted from end to end. Therefore, no one will be able to intercept your image, your message, and try to eavesdrop on whatever you are doing. Now, in summary, we say we have attacks. The most common types of cyber attacks are malware attack, phishing attack, password attack, and man-in-the-middle attack. Now, let's move on to ways, general ways IT system engineers have provided for us to protect ourselves. First, we have firewall. As indicated in the image, you can see that there is some kind of virtual wall that is blocking incoming and outgoing connections. Therefore, no, let's say, untrusted or unsolicited person can just enter your network without your permission. I hope I'm being clear enough. Now, we have other things like anti-malware like AVG, Avast, antiviruses, McAfee, Bitdefender, Norton, Malwarebytes, Windows Defender. There are many and a host of them, as you can see in the image displayed. This also protects us from malwares. Then passwords. We have to make sure that our passwords are strong. So as in the picture, we have alphanumeric password. So you see the password is NP38SK, then an exclamation sign L9AH. All these letters make it difficult for softwares like AirCrack to crack these passwords. Now, avoid unsolicited messages like spams and links. If you want to answer certain chats from people you don't know, better confirm by calling them rather than immediately opening messages and links you are not aware. Some even come in the form of bonanzas. They come, MTN is sharing this is sharing this, and you click on the form, you key in your personal details, and attackers and hackers get this information and use them against you. This will be the end of today's lesson, and in summary, I would say these are the methods used for protecting ourselves. We have firewall, we have unique alphanumeric passwords, we have antivirus, we have avoid mails, messages and links from unknown sources. Okay, I thank everyone on this platform. Now this is our exercise and activity for the day. Tomorrow, God willing, I hope after the exercise everybody will post it into the group so that we can mark and see how far our performances are going. Okay, so let's see. The first thing you have to do is to open your WhatsApp Messenger application. Now you check whether you have two-way verification or not. Screenshot it and post it in the group. So as I have already demonstrated in the video, follow the same steps and check it, and let's see. Thank you and have a nice day.